Welcome to September 8th LeetCode Challenge, Shifting Letters. You're given a string S of lowercase English letters and an integer array shifts of the same length. Call the shift of the letter, the next letter in the alphabet, wrapping around such that the character Z becomes A. For example, shift of A becomes B, shift of T becomes U, and shift of Z becomes A. Now for each shift at I equals X, we want to shift the first I plus 1 letters of S X times. Return a final string after each of the shifts are applied. So let's go for this example here. So we have S, the string equals A, B, C, and we have shifts of 3, 5, and 9. So we shift from the left side first, and we shift all the characters. So we shift all the characters. If we shift A 3 times, that becomes D. We shift, that's the first character 3 times, and the rest remains the same. So it remains B, C. And then we shift the first 2 characters now. So we shift D 5 times, it becomes I. We shift B 5 times, it becomes G. And then we leave C alone. Next, we shift all 3 characters 9 times. If we shift all 3 characters 9 times, shift I 9 times, it becomes R. And we shift G 9 times, it becomes P. And we shift C 9 times, it becomes L. And that's our answer, right? That's pretty much it. We shift basically the first letter 3 times, the first 2 letters 5 times, and the last 3 letters 9 times after we've already shifted from the previous shifts. Let's go for this example here as well. This might be easier to understand. We have all 3 letters being the same. Okay, the first one we do is shift the first letter, first character 1 time, so it becomes B, A, A. Then we shift the first 2 characters again twice, so B, C, D, and then A, B, C, and then this becomes A. Then we shift all 3 characters 3 times, so this becomes D, E, F, G, and this becomes F, and this becomes D, right? And we return G, F, D, which is here. So basically we shift letters according to their index. So I'm thinking an approach should be a prefix sum. So basically, because we ask how many times the ith character is shifted, right? So for instance, the index 0 here, the index 0 is shifted 1 time, and then the index 1, that means the middle character there, anything before that shifted twice. So we're gonna apply prefix sum type of approach to this question, where let's say we have the ith character shifted, for instance, say for instance we have shift at position I, right, plus shift at position I plus 1, and so on, right, and so on all the way to the length of length of character minus 1 times. So that's why only the operation operation I after affect the ith character. So we don't need to affect anything before after the shift, so it wouldn't be affected. So we are going to define. Let's just start developing an output. Actually, say our result is going to be stored inside a stack, and then let x be the number of times the current I character is shifted. Then the next character will be I plus 1, so it'll be x minus I shift times. Right? We're using this definition right here. So why is it like that? Let x be the number of times of the current I character has been shifted, so it would be the sum of the shifts and you want it to be basically modulus 26 because z goes to a. And then we're going to write a enumerate function here. So for index I and character and enumerate the string s, we are going to basically find the index, which is going to be the ordinal value of the character minus the ordinal value of a, right? Because we want to take the ordinal value of the character, but we need to minus it from the first character to find the actual index it's on. And then our result is going to be we have to append to our stack, and it's going to be the character, the char type of the ordinal value of character A plus the index plus x, right, which is the number of times the current character current I character type is shifted. And then obviously when we add x to the index, it can always be an overflow, so we want to take the modulus of 26 just to make sure that's rounded out. And then the next character, I plus 1, is shifted. That means that x minus shifted I at I times. So just give me. So that means we have to reassign x to be the x minus shift at ith location, and you have to take the modulus of that as well. And then we want to basically return our stack joined, or output stack. All right, let me see if this works. Oh, shifts. Oh, what am I doing? I'll put this results. Result. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. Accepted. So this is using a prefix sum approach. Time complexity is big O of n, because n is the length of the size of the string s, and also shifts as well, because this is running in parallel. Space complexity is big O of n, because we keep everything in the stack right here, the results. Alright, that's it. Have a great day, guys.